Hello, gorgeous. Here are some fabulous scents that are on the younger side. I want to say I have a tendency to like things that are a bit fruitier rather than floral. I love floral scents, but as long as they're light, but there are a ton of matronly scents that are very floral and very strong and heavy. So for instance, Chanel number 5 is not a scent that I like. Please forgive me for those of you who are diehards. But the signature scent is 1000 jasmine flower scent. I love jasmine, but that is way too intense to the point that I do not like the scent. And older brands have a tendency to have stronger scents. I'm gonna go from the lightest to the heaviest. So the first one is Daisy Love. This is my favorite signature scent. This is my signature scent period. For a long time it has been, and this is very much who I am as in my personality. And I even love the Daisy Perfect, and I think Marc Jacobs' perfume is on point all the time. Like, he never misses the mark when it comes to this. So it smells sweet, but it smells like Daisy but sweeter. So I have Daisy here, and this was my signature scent for a very long time. Here it says Daisy by Marc Jacobs is a floral, woody, musk fragrance for women. Daisy was launched in 2007. The nose behind this fragrance is Alberto Morillas. Top notes are violet leaf, blood, grapefruit, and strawberry. Middle notes are violet, gardenia, and jasmine. Base notes are musk, white woods, and vanilla. I personally could do without the musk. I think that's what gives it that heavy scent. And I think Daisy Love is the lighter, kittier, candier version of that. I know the younger scents are really, really fruity. I tried not to go for smelling like a piece of fruit in case there are bees out and bees follow me around. You can get all of these fabulous fragrances linked below in the description. It says here that Daisy Love is a fresh floral fragrance with a fruity opening and woody musk base. I can kind of see the woody musk, but it's very, 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 very subtle. And in the upper notes there is a berry fruit accord called cloudberry. The Latin name is Rubus Camaemoru, and the floral core of the perfume features the daisy tree note Scalesia pedunculata, based on a driftwood accord and cashmere musk. It's the lighter version of Daisy, which I was absolutely right about. But this is the first one. I got this before I got this, my signature scent, where this is what I would go out and search for on my own if I tried all the perfumes. Daisy was a Christmas gift for 1 year. Or did I purchase this myself, or was this a gift? I think it may have been a gift from my husband, but this was definitely a gift from my husband one Christmas, and I think this was Daisy Love was the next Christmas. Next is an even more sophisticated cool girl, I want to say. So like, this is for the classic girl. This is for the young, fun, feminine girl who, okay, so this is like for the intern that's working at a new office building, or the young content creator, I don't know, just like a younger person, because it's very fruity. And then this one is for the grown-up woman but who's still young and finding her footing, where this one is like the girl who already knows, like, I like this, I like that, but she's always evolving. So Replica Flower Market, Paris 2011, crisp petal freshness. I remember when I first smelled this and this first came out, I was all over it because Maison Margiela was having a ton of different scents that were to die for. This is very floral. It does actually smell like a flower market, but it's stronger and more intense. So this smells like you are stepping into a magazine. I don't know. It smells, I don't know how else to describe it, but it smells like a stronger, more sophisticated flowery scent that is very much like the cool girl who spends a lot of money on all the trendy clothes. That's what I picture when I smell this. This fragrance is reminiscent of fresh cut flowers, wet petals, buckets and vases brimming with water, leaves crushed on the floor, a multitude of floral compositions capturing the delicate mix of fragrances at a Parisian flower market, including freesia, grass rose, note of sambac, jasmine, tuberose, and cedar. Oh, okay, so this makes a lot of sense. So I love freesia. Freesia is the very first perfume scent that I ever smelled. So grass rose, I love anything rose. I was even thinking today of having a rose store, and I'm not talking about flowers, but rose bar soap, rose tea, rose, I was thinking even rose chocolate. So lovely. And there's something, I'll get into rose a little bit more. Grasse is the place in France where they have all the perfumerie and all their different scents and flowers that they have. Perrin Laudet is the granddaughter, I want to say, of Estée Lauder. Lilac Path. So lilac is one of my favorite scents. Sparks up so many memories for me. This makes me think of where I used to live, where they had tons of lilac all over, and I would specifically use this before I went to bed. And the whole collection of the Erin Lode, everything of the one with the beautiful stones on top, everything she does, everything she touches is amazing. If you want to smell like Lila, this is what you get. This one they don't make anymore. If you're wondering, Gia, how do you have this? It's because I bought it on eBay, and there's a whole story behind this perfume. It's YSL Parisien. Remember this scent because I love this. The packaging, it says Yves Saint Laurent. That's how you know it's old too. It has the Yves in it. I went to the department store like a dum-dum in New York at Saks Fifth. I asked, do you have Yves Saint Laurent Parisien? They looked at me like, they were very polite, but they said, no, they don't make that anymore. They actually stopped making it, I think a year before then or so. On eBay, found it new, unopened, and I don't use it that much because it's a bit of a spicy smell. It's a very intense, like going out to drinks, smells like berries and spice. Smells amazing, my gosh. I want to say framboise, like raspberry. At the YSL section of the department store at Saks in New York when I visited, they said that it's Montpellier. That was probably 2 or 3 years ago now, but they said Montpellier is the new version of this where it has like remnants of these notes. So it says Parisien by Yves Saint Laurent is a floral woody musk fragrance for women. Parisien was launched in 2009. Parisien was created by Sophia Grossman and Sophia Laba. Top notes are blackberry. That's what it is. Blackberry, cranberry, and vinyl. Middle notes are damask rose, violet, and peony. Base notes are musk, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. So I love the smell of vetiver. It's very light and fresh, but a lot of people I know don't. But it makes me think of Tom Ford vetiver. But this has so many berries in it. That's what it is. Cranberry. It smells sweet but dark and rich and spicy at the same time, but not too spicy like Victor and Rolf. Victor and Rolf tends to be too spicy for me. They don't make this anymore, so now that I know the notes, I will look for perfumes that has all these notes. There's 2 more. So Penhaligon'S Elizabethan Rose. So I love this because it has the crest, the wax sealed. I love Penhaligon'S. There's such a long story to this, but I'll condense it as much as possible. So Penhaligon'S, it has the royal warrant, which means the British royal family, including Prince Charles and the Duke of Edinburgh, the late Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, and Prince Charles, who's the Prince of Wales. They shop here, and Penhaligon'S is originally, I think, a male fragrance store, but then they started branching out into female scents, well, at least more feminine scents, but these still smell very strong, like that matronly scent where it's deeply, heavily floral. This smells like bergamot and rose. I'm not too much a huge fan of anything orange, blood orange, bergamot, or bergamo, depending where you're from. And it's our anniversary inscribed on the side, and the back it says Penhaligon'S London. And each Penhaligon'S perfume has an incredible packaging. They usually have a top. So the story of Queen Elizabeth I. Oh, this is not supposed to be pulled out. It's like this. Beautiful. Is if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, it's based loosely on the English Civil Wars. So there were 2 houses, Lancashire and I think Yorkshire. I'm not 100%, but one was the house of they were both houses of roses. So one was the house of the red rose, one was the house of the white rose. Queen Elizabeth was the heir, who was kind of the truce and the ruler of the land, who united England because she was the heir of House of White Rose, House of Red Rose. And this is how Elizabethan Rose eventually came out many years later. A scent celebrating the flower of England, the Tudor Rose. Notes of airy rose, green hazelnut leaf, and vetiver with perfect decorum. If you see Penhaligon'S perfumes, they're incredible. I got this from my husband for our anniversary, and I think this is an incredible gift, and I treasure it with all my heart because it makes me think of my husband. I think of England when I see roses, that's where they're originally bred, and that's all the different types of breeding. And one day my bucket list is to have a landscape artist who can help me breed my own type of rose. So next is Coco Mademoiselle Chanel. This is what I use, no joke, to cover up the smell when people use the bathroom because it is so strong. Every time I put it on, I get a super major headache. I do not understand why people would wear this unless you're like trying to hide that you've never showered ever in your life. It is so strong. Coco Mademoiselle Parfum by Chanel is an amber floral fragrance for women. The nose behind this fragrance is Jacques Polge. Top notes are bergamot, orange, and grapefruit. Middle notes are rose, lychee, and jasmine. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla, musk, and vetiver. Okay, so there's a lot of things I do not like in this scent. Bergamot, orange, and grapefruit. I love grapefruit, but orange and bergamot. Bergamot is good in person. Like if you cut one open and juice it and create some like bergamot juice, it smells incredible. But when it's in a perfume, I do not want to wear it and it just makes me sick. I don't like candy. Also musk, I do not like musk. So this is a very, very, very strong scent, Coco Mademoiselle. If you are trying to hide the fact that you didn't do laundry, or you haven't brushed your teeth, or you haven't showered in a long time, or if you just want to decorate your guest room with something particularly beautiful on top of the sink or the toilet, because this smells really strong and it definitely does cover up bad scents. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Give this a like so you can help other ladies find some sense of what they like when it comes to fragrance, and let me know if you guys have any of these purchases, and fight me if you absolutely love the perfumes that I totally dissed tonight. This is Editing Gia from the future. Give this a like and subscribe for more luxury style and elegant living. And don't forget to follow me on LTK at Gia G Dixon, where I post elegant outfit ideas every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.